which means I need to delete this one. And import this from this again. So let's change that. Apply. Put this to legacy. And we don't need animations on it. Remove this one. Okay, no, it looks okay. Thank you. Yeah, somewhat confusing is yeah, you could call it that. The first time I started it, I didn't know what to do. No clue at all. And I watched a bunch of tutorials, read a lot of stuff in the help, and I'm still stumbling around. But I haven't used it for long. It's maybe 1 or 2 weeks, so it's not that long. But the problem is I'm really used to 3ds Max, and I don't have any 3ds Max anymore because it's expensive. And my student license ran out years ago. So I need to figure out something else. And I thought I'd try Blender out. And so far, yeah, it's an interesting ride. Let's call it that. Okay, and let's continue this. So we want to open this. No, not this. None. Here. And let's call this breastplate. Yeah, the thing is, I'm still cursing about Blender every time I get the chance, so... But most of the cursing I'm doing offline, so you don't hear that. Give me a moment, then I can show you the project I'm working on. Let's go in here and let's take the... Let's remove this one because we don't need it anymore. Let's throw it there. And let's call this breastplate and create the overlay. Okay, now I should be able to change the scene. Because this one is just a test scene for UMA. And let's go here and to my overworld map. And if I run this, it will take a moment because the map is not small. And now it's minimized. Let's change that. Come on. Game. Maximize and play. So, I'm working on an exploration adventure game. And so far that the player starts here and you can walk around and you can talk to people. And if we run really fast to the village, it's quite a big map that I created over the last few weeks. Let me think, about 8-9 weeks or so. And this is the village. And up here we have some guards patrolling around. In this case, not really patrolling because they got stuck against each other. But sometimes I'm able to kind of kick them out of the way, so that they use their pathfinding again, and then they do their patrol route. Yay! Because the AI system I'm using is the documentation isn't really up to date, and the tutorials I followed are from about 2 years old or so, maybe older, and it doesn't work like that anymore. So they are just walking around here. And if I go here, let's use the... Oh, there's a troll cave. Let's go there. Ooh, troll cave. Big troll cave. This is just placeholder. Once I need to create some kind of entrance for this. And these caves I created in Blender as well. All the other assets are not mine. I haven't created any of these. There are different different packages I got from the asset store. This is the one of the adventure or fantasy packs. It's a bit of an older one. I try to add a normal map to it, but doesn't look that good at the moment. And I added the ice. And this is 3D Forge model, and all this is 3D Forge. I haven't created any of these assets myself. But at some point I decided that I don't want to use these characters anymore, but use UMA, which is kind of a system that you can have character generation and stuff like that with, and all these are created outside of Unity with Mixamo Fuse or Adobe Fuse. And if I run over here, I can show you some interior in a moment. Let me jump over here and then jump in here. And the little bit of mechanics I have in here are pickups, an inventory system. I can move the items around, can interact with doors. This one is locked, so I need a key, so I'm using the key. And now I'm changing the level. I need to implement a loading screen or stuff like that, so we don't get this screen. And here we are in the interior of the brewery. And all these characters, like I said, are created in Fuse. That's Frank. And Frank is not sure what Frank's doing. That's an avatar of myself, kind of, that I also created in Fuse. And here we have Barmaid that I created with input from viewers at some point. At the moment there are no stairs up here because I haven't fixed them yet. And if we go through here, we can go into the basement. And this is supposed to be a brewery, and these are supposed to be brewery vats, but they're just resized barrels at the moment because I don't have the proper models for it. And I might have to create them myself, by the looks of it. And down here you have storage area, secret room with some books and maps, scrolls, and another secret door into a cave. And all this, the interior here and all the world is based on a pen and paper role-playing session I played with some friends end of last year. And I didn't create the world, I was one of the players, but I liked the world and wanted to create it, and it started out as a kind of a level design practice thing, but it kind of grew from there, and I want to finish as a real game so that you can play it, and that it's maybe on Steam at some point. So I need to go through green light and all that stuff, but I'm far from that stage at the moment.